Another wrestling video. I just saw Money in the Bank, and yeah, I think the big news from that is obviously Kane winning the world title, winning the SmackDown Money in the Bank first, which I thought was a really good match. I really enjoyed it a lot. It was like your typical thing with spots going on, and yeah, it was just typical of a Money in the Bank match. But I'd say it's as good as any of the WrestleMania matches. You know, you got to suspend a lot of disbelief with those kind of matches anyway, because people are just like lying about waiting for their turn or whatever. But yeah, I enjoyed that match a lot, and I thought Kane did well in it, and I thought Big Show did good in it. But yeah, Kane ended up winning. I liked it when he darted Cody Rhodes into that ambulance. Kane won that, and I was glad of it. And then later on, Swagger versus Rey Mysterio. Rey only just gets the win over Swagger, and I thought they had quite a good match too. And then Swagger beats down on Rey. Kane goes to make the save, and then comes back with the briefcase and cashes in. And yeah, it's good. Good to see Kane champ. I like it, but that belt is just, to me, the world title they have on SmackDown now, that is just like the fob off belt. In the last few months, unless it was devalued to start with, which it probably was quite a bit, I think since, oh, well, I'd say, yeah, since probably last year, since Undertaker won it, I'd say that belt's been devalued. But more so with how they handled Jack Swagger as the champion. My God, no one cared, did they? No one gave a shit. And Jack Swagger looked like a fucking dork. They made him look like a dork with the belt. Then Rey just wins it for a month or so, and not a lot was really happening there. So he didn't really get any momentum with the belt. And then Rey defends the title, and then Kane wins Money in the Bank and wins it. You know, does it really mean a lot, this victory? I mean, I know for fans from the late 90s or even earlier on in the last decade, fans of Kane are going to be loving it. And yeah, I think Kane does deserve something like this, a reward for his hard work. But does it really mean anything, though? I'm not sure it does. You know, what kind of champion is Kane going to be, really? I mean, you can't even tell if he's heel or face all the time, pretty much. He's one of those misguided people in characters in WWE ever. They just don't know what to do with him, whether he's a jobber one week or a monster the next. And what's happened to his world title? Surely they've got to consistently have him as a monster with a world title. And then again, to me, he could just be keeping it warm for Undertaker, like Sheamus is for Triple H on Raw. You know, but surely logical thinking would think that he's gonna mow down everyone in his path until someone can beat him, and that someone probably is gonna be Undertaker. I mean, I doubt it's gonna be anyone new. I was quite happy for him to win Money in the Bank, but I would have liked someone new as well, someone more up and coming, the Dolph Zigglers, or even Christian or Matt Hardy, of course, get their chance. But yeah, I don't really know if it's really means that much. I mean, I'm happy for Kane. I like Kane. I'm glad he's got a rewards with the title, but will it mean anything? No, the last time that world title's probably meant anything in any degree is the Jeff Hardy CM Punk feud last year. And then Undertaker just really ruined it, and I think Undertaker's title reign was pretty shit, to be honest. I mean, it was one of his like most longest he's ever had. But like the matches he had and the shape he was in while having that just didn't do anything for me. And they were just like throwaway. And when Jericho won the title off him at Elimination Chamber, it was more about the Shawn Michaels Undertaker feud than it was about the belt anyway. And just Jericho had a good defense against Edge at WrestleMania. Then Swagger like just cashed it in out of nowhere. I think Jericho should have held on to the belt for a bit longer, and Swagger should have like got it probably like around this kind of time, you know. But yeah, I think that belt is so fucking devalued, and hopefully, well, I don't know what they're gonna do with Kane as champ, to be honest, or if like that belt will show any value. I mean, but who's he going to go in a feud with now? Hopefully not Ray, because their last feud just was poor. That sucked. I'm guessing Swagger will be after the belt. I don't know what could happen with that there. But yeah, I think more or less he's keeping it warm for Undertaker. That's the cynical mindset. In other news, Miz won the Raw Money in the Bank, and do you know what? That's probably like the time for him to like go that one step up on his push. Miz divides wrestling fans like hardly any other, probably since John Cena. And I just read something on a wrestling news site saying that like that line about Michael Cole saying Miz is the future, and that was totally fed to him by Vince McMahon. And I can totally see that, you know. I can totally see Miz being the next John Cena. I think he could, well, be like a super face that like everyone hates. He does a lot of like company appearances and that, and it's a way of like politicking to the top. And like Miz is good, you know. I think Miz is quite good in his role as this heel, and you know, you just have to wait and see how he's going to cash it in or get to that next level, because he will be a world champion. Yes, he will, whether you like it or not. And yeah, that's just some thoughts on the Kane and Miz. Let me know what you think. Cheers.